Hello everyone. In this video, I will demonstrate how to convert SAS dataset to SPSS. So here I have a folder here, a SAS to SPSS. I have a SAS dataset here, which I can open using Notepad++. So I'm gonna right click on this one, say edit with Notepad++ here. And here you'll see all the data set that we have. Basically we are interested in test scores, and the name of this data set, you can get it from SAS class notes. So that's where you will find what data set you're working on. But basically this is all the data set you have here. This is the fitness data set, likewise your temp norm temp data set. So the best way to import this thing to SPSS is copy this data set test score here. So I'm just going to copy this one, open the notepad, paste it there, and then I'm done with this file here, SAS file. I'm going to close this one. So once you have this one here, I'll just format a little bit here. So here you see that there is only one space here. So I'm just going to give one space after gender, and I'm going to delete the rest. Likewise, one space, delete the rest of the character, one space, and delete rest of the characters. Okay, so you have gender, SAS code, and ID number, so we don't need this one here as well. And I'm gonna save this one file, save as, let's say I'm gonna go to the desktop, SPSS. I'm gonna say test scores. Okay, so I can close this one. So I have this test score data set that I just saved it. Now I want to import this thing into the SPSS. So I'm going to open the SPSS here. Then what I'm going to do here is, okay, I'm going to say file import data from text data. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on. And I will go to the desktop again here, choose my folder SAS to SPSS, double click on test score here. Then you have to read all this instruction here. Does your text file match a predefined format? No. Then is the file delimited? Yes, they are delimited using space character. And our variable includes at the top of the file. Yes, you know, line number that contains the variable name is the one. So first line is the header row that includes all the variable names, and the decimal symbol is a period here. So I'm gonna do next. So here each line represents a case. That's right. Well, the first case of the data begins on second line number, and I want to import all the cases here. And then here you're gonna see it's all messed up. Now, no need to freak out here. All you have to do is remove leading spaces and remove trailing spaces, and it's going to take care of that thing here. And you can do next here. Variable selected in the data previews the gender, automatically define the format of the data. You can do that, but and then you're basically done. Okay. Next here, have you successfully defined the format of your file? Would you like to save this file format for future use? No. And no, we don't want to do that either. I'm gonna say finish here. But before I do that, I want to go back here and try something else as well. Let's say I want to try fix variable. Okay, that's not gonna work, I know. Okay, so it's not working anyway. So we have to saying that text widget does not support file fixed with Unicode files. You can use the get data command. Okay, so we have to do this thing here. So rest of the things gonna be the same. All right, and I'm gonna finish this one. Now this wasn't working like in the today is like 1st November 2017, and I tried that in summer with the older version of SPSS, and it was not working there, or maybe I missed something there. So basically here I'm working with version 24 of SPSS. That's something you need to take care. But I'm pretty sure the reason it was not working was probably I did something wrong, especially when you had to take out those trailing and leading spaces. So here you have the data set, looks good here. You can always manipulate the data here. SAS not going to work with string data like male and female. You have to convert that into number. So what we're going to do here is transform according to different values, put the gender there. I'm going to say gender new, change old values. Let's say female is coded as 0, then male will be coded as 1, and you can use any other number. Just keep in mind what numbers you're using. Continue here and say okay here. So it's going to create a new data set here. Now we can go to the variable view here. I don't want any decimal places here, and just 1 character should be enough, right? So that's something to keep in mind. All the data is being imported successfully. Now we can define the labels for this one. 0 means female, 1 means male. Okay, say okay here, and then you can get rid of this one. You don't need this one there anymore, and rename this one to, let's say, gender. Yeah, so there you go. You got all the data you wanted. You can switch back and forth between numbers and labels using this one, but it has to be a number. Okay, you can define the measure here with the nominal type, but you cannot have this type as a string, which was the case earlier, because of which we had to code this into 0 and 1. So this is how you would import data into SPSS directly from text file that's being copied from SAS. Thank you very much for listening. Take care. Bye.